Welcome back, my dear student. In this lecture here, or this section, I'm going to show you how to build a pagination system. What's a pagination system? Well, I know most of you know what a pagination system is, but I'm going to show you right now. So for example, I search on Google and click on cars. You can see these little numbers here, right? This is a pagination system. And we're going to create something very similar to that since we have a lot of content. Well, I have a lot of content right here on homepage, and I really want to limit this page here, maybe like to 10 posts instead of, I don't know, 100. So 10 posts per page. So every time, if we click on the second page like we did here on Google, it would take us to the next 10 results, right? So this is going to be a pretty exciting, really cool section. All right, so let's go ahead and get it on with it. All right, so now let me show you right here. Let me just trash this. And let's go to where we're going to be doing this is going to be on index, all right, of course. And what I want you to do is I want you to do a save as on this index because you might make a mistake in the beginning. This is not a very simple thing that we're going to be doing. It's actually, the system is going to be pretty simple because it is simple, but if you don't know it, it could be a little hard to do in the beginning to understand it. But once you understand, it's super simple. So let's do a save as on this index. I'm just going to save it to index_old just in case we messed up, right? So of course, let's open up index again and let's close down the index_old. All right, just in case. That's a little backup there that we have. So how are we going to build this? First of all, I'm going to show you here, and I know I showed you this in other lectures, that we can limit our posts, right? We can say limit, and we can say limit to 3, right? And if I come here to the home page, you can see that I only have 3 posts available, right? So this is something like we're going to be doing this dynamically, though. It's going to be, instead of that 3 there, we're going to have a number variable. All right, so another way to use that would be like this. So if I say 0, 10, all right, you can guess what this is going to show me in the beginning here. So enter, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so this is going to show me 0 to 10 posts. If I do 5, all right, of course, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Of course, it's going to show me 10 because it's just showing me from 5 to 10. But look at this. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So this is almost the same thing that we're going to be doing but in a different way. All right. So how are we going to do this? The first thing that we are going to be doing here is we need to find out how many posts we have. All right. So let's do a query up here. All right, and we want to do this outside the loop. All right, because this count, if I put the count inside here, it's just gonna change things anyway. So let's go ahead and create like a query to find out exactly how many posts we have. So I'm just gonna say select post query, or I'm just gonna say post query count. All right, and I'm just gonna say select all from posts. Now we need to send in our query, right? So I'm just gonna copy this guy right here and replace it right here. And now I can say something like find, this is not the count yet, right? Find count. It's just, this is the result set right here. So now we need to find the count. So I'm just gonna create a variable real quick and assign the function mysqli num rows. It's gonna count how many rows we have on that specific table, right? So on this result set right here, there we go. Now we have the count. All right, but we need to put an S there. Okay, make sure that you do that, and you can verify. You can just echo that count out and find out that that's what we are doing. All right, now of course I'm gonna take this out of here because I don't want to do anything with that now. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this lecture short. All right, because I use some of the minutes here to explain to you what we're doing, and now we created this piece of code here. On the next lecture, we're gonna continue building on this, and I want you to just copy everything that I have done. All right, don't just watch me do it. And on the next lecture, we'll continue. All right. So let's have some fun, and I see you in the next lecture.